What's up, daily investors? My name is Anthony, and today we're gonna do something different. This is gonna be an animated review about a crypto exchange token I'm highly bullish on. I'm talking, of course, about the WOO network, and why this is gonna be my number one pick for 2022, you guys. So, guys, this is going to be a long-term hodl for me. So this coin is going to be at least 1 year in my portfolio. What the WOO network makes unique is the zero fees trading, and besides that, it's much more than an exchange, you guys. Let's dive deeper into the project. First off, there are three things in the WOO network that all combined make the WOO network unique. First, you got WOOX, you got WOO Trade, and you got WOOFi. Exchange belongs to the WOOX part, institutional trading is under the WOO Trade, and DeFi belongs to WOOFi. So you got the WOOX, the exchange part, institutional for WOO Trade, and WOOFi. All these things combined will make the WOO network a unique player, and I think a major crypto exchange in the near future. Later in the video I will dive deeper into each subject. So first, let's dive into the exchange. This is the WOOX part. So what makes the WOO network unique? So first off, it's its first of its kind base layer liquidity solution for crypto exchanges and platforms. So why is this important, and what does the WOO network make unique compared to its competitors? First off, you need to know what liquidity is. Liquidity involves the trade-off between the price at which an asset can be sold and how quickly it can be sold. In a liquid market, the trade-off is mild. One can sell quickly without having to accept a significantly lower price. So what makes the WOO network unique is its deep liquidity pools. A market with deep liquidity is characterized by the presence of a lot of willing buyers and sellers in an ongoing competitive environment. Some exchanges don't have the liquidity, so they don't have a lot of willing buyers and sellers on their exchange. Deep liquidity is one of the most important characteristics in a financial market. Deep liquidity allows for market participants to have the opportunity to easily enter and exit that market. Shallow liquidity in a market would allow for those same market participants to enter and exit at a more unfavorable price. So what makes the WOO network unique compared to its competitors is that the WOO network offers deep order books and the best trading execution available. And remember, guys, the best trading execution available also includes zero fees. This is something what's very important to us as a user, but also for the big players / traders that need that deep liquidity to enter or exit a position without rocking the order book. So that's great for us as a user and for the big players / trader that want to trade crypto. But it's also great for exchanges because they can freely use the deep liquidity from the WOO network through the API integration. Exchanges can immediately upgrade their order books a layer deeper than before. So imagine, guys, the WOO network providing liquidity to a top tier exchange like Binance. They will provide this liquidity through the API integration. This is the first exchange that will generate deep liquidity for other exchanges. So now let's take a look at the ecosystem partners that want to invest but also want to use the services of the WOO network. Major players like, for example, Binance, Crypto.com, and KuCoin are gonna use the deep liquidity through the API integration. These are just a couple of ecosystem partners of the WOO network. On their website you can see the whole list of all the ecosystem partners. You may notice that there are a lot of exchanges that are ecosystem partners. All these exchanges want to use the deep liquidity from the WOO network through the API integration. So now you may be wondering, why does the WOO network has all this deep liquidity and other top tier exchanges don't have this liquidity? Well, this is because of their partner, Kronos Research. We will dive deeper into this subject, but first we will talk about the zero fee model. The zero fee model is part of WOO Trade's foundation. WooTrade believes that there can be a multi-beneficial relationship for both the institutions and its retail users. The revenue model used by WooTrade is proven in traditional finance and is now being brought to decentralized finance and crypto. WooTrade is able to offer zero commissions on trading. One way to monetize this model is by payment for order flow, which is the compensation a broker gets for directing orders to different parties for trading execution. One of WooTrade's biggest clients is their parent company, Kronos Research. Kronos Research is one of the biggest cryptocurrency quant trading firms in the world and trades over $5 billion per day. They can offer significant rebates to WooTrade in exchange for providing more order flows. WooTrade is able to then use this earned revenue from sourcing their order flows to incentivize other flow providers to route orders there. So remember guys, Kronos Research is the parent company of Woo and has a major stake in the success of Woo. Another offering from the team at WooTrade that separates them from other exchanges and liquidity pools is their dark pools. In traditional finance, a dark pool refers to a private exchange that operates independently of public exchanges like the New York Stock Exchange and the Nasdaq. In dark pools, large organizations or investors can trade large volumes of stock, derivatives, and other financial products, anonymously and discreetly. An estimated 15% of all trading volume in the American stock market takes place in dark pools, with some estimates putting it as high as 40%. While this may be irrelevant to small and retail investors, the availability of dark pools with deep order books, the best trading execution, and zero fees for institutional investors is a massive attractor. With somewhere between the aforementioned 15 to 40% of all trading volume in the stock exchange being from dark pools, the impact that WooTrade can have through its dark pools will be groundbreaking for the cryptocurrency market. So now let's talk about the partners. These partners invested into the Woo network through an investment pool. This will be no surprise, but the first and biggest player that invested into the Woo network is Kronos Research. Besides that, Binance Smart Chain has also invested 15 million into the Woo network. But also a lot of trading firms have invested into the Woo network. For example, 3 Arrow Capital. So think about all these big names that are investing into the Woo network. They don't invest their money in bogus coins, you guys. They want to invest their money into the future of the blockchain. What's interesting, guys, is what the CEOs of these partners said about the Woo token. For example, CZ Binance commented on the Woo network token and said, "We need to invest into the future of the blockchain technology." Sun Su, CEO of 3 Arrow Capital, was also very excited to double down on the Woo network. So guys, here is a quick summary on why I am incredibly bullish on the Woo network. So first off, you got a zero fee model. I think this is going to be a game changer. Imagine guys, you can choose between 2 exchanges, the Woo network, or you can go with Binance, where you pay a fee on every trade that you make. I think the decision is easy. So the other thing is, Woo network is backed by massive companies like Kronos, Crypto.com, Binance, and 3 Arrow Capital. So it says something that these big players are investing into this project. It will also provide its first of its kind deep liquidity through the API integration for other exchanges. Combine that with the dark pools that the Woo network will provide, I think this is going to be a massive project in the near future. This was the first part of the Woo network review. I really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe to the channel and like the video. If you want to make a Woo network account, I would really appreciate it if you would use the referral link down in the description.